Hey guys and gals, what's going on? Fortnite has a brand new update that is out, and one of the changes is that they have brought back the tomato skin, and as you can see, they added in a brand new style. So I'm going to be talking along with what the video is actually showing, and yeah, it is a really cool update. I love everything that's within it, and yeah. So as you can see, I'm about to enter into a match. And I'll be, well, not a full match, but playground mode, and I'm going to be showing off some stuff. You can tell that some of the stuff is cut. As you can see, one of the new areas is Tomato Temple instead of Tomato Town. Some of this is cut because the video was a wee bit too long for loading screen and all that. So as you can see, I'm going to be landing there in Tomato Temple. It is a really awesome place. You all are actually about to see it, and yeah, it's just a really awesome place. So I'm gonna cut the audio here until there's something else to show off. So yeah. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to tell what one of the challenges is. It's going to be, going into the hoops, like that one challenge. I forgot from what week it was, but it was probably my most favorite challenge because it was so simple, yet still kind of difficult because it was hard to find an ATK or golf cart, and or a shopping cart. So, yeah. As you can see, I'm just, checking to see if there's any changes in here. I'm also trying to get the brand new Rift to go. I have gameplay footage from later on where I get it, and it is an awesome item to have, let me just say that. But as you can see over here at Tomato Temple, it is much more... it's much more of a wildlife. By the way, this video does have me having a lot of lag because I was doing this in a car, which means connection was moving around a lot. So yeah, as you just saw there. But basically, they have this giant temple, and it is awesome. As you can see, the giant tomato head up on top, and yeah. I just love the new place, but I also miss the old Tomato Town restaurant. As you can see, the rest of the buildings are still over there in case you missed the old Tomato Town. The other buildings are still there. There's an entire labyrinth of stuff that you can find, and yeah, the temple is just idge, and yeah. So here I was trying to get my guy killed because I wanted to check out the bunker, and I really wanted to see if the bunker had any changes, and yeah, it should have been priority number one for everybody to be checking the bunker, because so many people were like questioning, hey, is like the bunker changed and all that. But as you can see, I really quickly went over to Whaling, to the center of Whaling Woods, where the little house thing is with the hedge mazes. And I went to see if there were any changes there. There weren't really any changes, so I just kind of ran over to the bunker. And yeah, uh, yeah, it's probably top priority for everybody to first of all check the map whenever a new update is out, because there can be so much that can be changed. And then you check different areas such as Whaling. At the bunker, as you can see, there's nothing inside that has changed. And now I'm just gathering mats because I wanted to head over to Tilted and see what changed. So if you look a little bit to the left of the screen, as you can see, I kind of noticed this. There is actually a brand new ramp that in this video I kind of failed to, properly stunt. And yeah, so quite a bit. Well, not that much has changed at Tilted, but it's still enough. As you can see over there, first of all, there's a brand new rift at Tilted, but now there are some carbide and omega posters. These are obviously new. I have landed Tilted enough to know that those are very new. So we could be seeing maybe the Carbide and Omega skins doing a possible return, hopefully in Season 6, or maybe we might see a lot more of other heroes and villains. Maybe we might get a cutscene showing off the movie that was made for Season 4 to cover up the meteors. It has taken this long to, for them to make this movie, for the Fortnite people to make this movie, the Secret Service, and the good guys and the bad guys, that, I'm pretty sure that the public ended up thinking, oh, what happened to the movie? And then now it's like, yeah, we're putting out that movie right now. Let's go, boy. So I obviously wanted to check this building majorly to see if there were any changes. If anything, I would say that a couple blocks and all that were placed, making it just look like there is actual progress being done. So yeah. Next up, I went to check out Haunted because so many people were thinking that this update was going to be about Haunted Hills, saying that maybe we might see the Tomato Head skin return as like a ghost form, and that the Tomato Head guy was in Haunted. But they were very wrong, sadly, and I hate to kind of spoil things before you all see, but there is nothing really here, so I'll skip the rest of it. There was nothing really that changed. It's stayed the same. So yeah. Alright, so next up there was a brand new game mode that was added, Score Royale, where it's all about finding loot and earning points. If you get up to the set amount of points, then you win the match. Later on, I will try to do a lot of these Score Royales because they just seem so freaking cool. Next up, I checked, and Week 7 is going to be coming in tomorrow, but sadly, of course, they had to make the road trip challenge go up to 9 weeks. I was so mad about this. I was so ticked off. And if they delay it all the way up to Week 10, I'm just going to be incredibly mad. Because I really don't want to have to complete that many challenges within this set amount of time. So I basically am hopping into Score Royale. Of course, I can't stay in this for long because of the amount of lag that I'm getting. Once again, I was recording this in a car. So yeah. And basically, it's to kind of show you how it all starts off. I will end up doing all that, and I got the notification from Chaos, and I looked up, and of course the rift has changed. It is much smaller, and it is purple now, which could be signifying that something could be possibly coming out of it. With all those Omega and Carbide posters, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe Carbide or Omega dropping out of it, or any of the villains, really. I mean, we already saw Omen in the shop, and this is to kind of show you how the whole thing starts off. You know, you go and the battle bus comes in, but you might be thinking, oh, that's a normal thing. Well, look at this. It alerts you how many points you need to get to win the match. For this one, it was 2,000. I haven't played any other matches, so I wouldn't really know. I went to go as if I were going to land, but then I ended up getting out of the match because I just kind of I just kind of didn't want to have to deal with lag and getting pissed off. So yeah, and this is also a test to see what has changed over at retail. Nothing really has changed that much, so yeah. And this is showing off the Rift to go. I had to actually go into a separate playground match. You can see a little bit of lag that's causing it to make it to where it looks like the door is, where it makes it think that the door is closed, but you know that. So basically, you know, the Rift to go, I have to say I love it. Right here, I was testing how many times you can go through it. With one person using it, they can go through it twice before it disappears. And over here, I find a loot llama, which also has a Rift to go inside of it, as you can see right here. I go immediately for the Rift to go, and yeah. So I have to say this is one of my new favorite items, and I think I show off a closer view of how it happens. Basically, your character just shakes it like a snow globe, and it causes a rift. So I will see you all later. Bye!